Hello, once again, YouTube, and thank you once again for tuning in. So, today we're going to talk about Rachel Dolezal, and this title is Rachel Dolezal Talks Rubbing Her Skin with Mud and Being Unapologetically Black in a New Memoir. And I'll make sure that I keep this article in the description box so you can look at it in your own leisure time. Uh, you know, we all know about Rachel Dolezal by now. We've heard of her. We heard of, what she did and how she got fired for posing to be a black woman when she wasn't. People traced her, father, found out he was Caucasian. The mother is Caucasian. We know all of that now. And the thing is, okay, what happened has happened. And these stunts are really nothing new by, Caucasians. And hell, if you really want to even push the line, even some of our own people who are lighter tone will try to assimilate into white culture. But the thing usually is most of the time, we can't, push our way or manipulate our way into a high ranking, job. I mean, for instance, it's a rare thing, and I'm not saying that it couldn't happen or hasn't happened, but I've never heard any story of some, black guy who looked white, who worked his way all the way up to the, a white nationalist group and became a leader. And I'm not going to say it hasn't, I just don't know, but I've just never heard any story. But, these things do happen even with our people. They may look light skinned and try to graft their way into a white community. But for the most part, this is, what Rachel Dolezal has done is really, I question the woman's sanity. And I can really go into another area that I'm not right now about how some Caucasian women feel about black culture. And even to the point where they're calling for extinction of their own. And I've got the pictures. I can show you on websites where these women have sexual fantasies of being impregnated by African American men and openly saying they want to wipe their own people out or birth them out. They're tired of white guys. And I'm not making this stuff up. Maybe that might be a video for another time, but I'm pretty sure, YouTube and AdSense will probably punish me severely for it. But I may just, make that video on another channel. But going back on the topic that I'm talking about here, the author of this says, he starts out and says, "Shake my damn head." Rachel Dolezal is back in the news with a crazy story again, releasing a memoir about her being an unapologetically black woman. Yes, you read it right. Unapologetically black woman, even though she's fully white after being fully exposed as a white woman passing as black by her own parents, no less. Rachel resigned from her presidency of the Spokane, Washington chapter of the NAACP. However, she hasn't shielded away from the media or given up her identity as a black woman, even legally changing her name to Naki Amar Diallo earlier this month. And I hope I pronounced that right, folks. Rachel, or Nikki, or whatever her name is, goes even further in her newly released memoir titled, in full color, Finding My Place in a Black and White World. In the book, she opens up about her experiences as a young adult wanting to be black. I can understand maybe admiring somebody's culture. People even go as far as marrying somebody's culture to feel like they're a part of that culture. Believe me, it's happening every day. But this is a really severe case of an identity crisis. And Rachel Dolezal doesn't understand that her people are in rulership. And that rulership is quickly running out. And she doesn't really understand what awaits her when this kingdom falls and a righteous kingdom resurfaces. And that's the kingdom ruled by the 12 tribes of Israel. So, her time of rulership and having fun and doing what she wants to do is slowly running out. And my advice to Rachel Dolezal is you better live. Like the old school messengers and prophets, of our movement and our belief in the Torah and the Tanakh will say you better live. Because you, like I said, you better read Isaiah 14:1 and 2. Because the rest of the nations are going into hardcore slavery to the nation of Israel. Just like Israel has served slavery unto the heathen. So, she better pick herself up by the back, like they say, get herself together and enjoy the fruits of the labor of her forefathers, the killing of her forefathers, so she can live like a Barbie doll in America. But like I said, if she doesn't choose to come out of this madness and come out of this identity crisis and this wannabe lifestyle that she's living, she's going to be a two-time loser. So, like I said, I'm going to make this quick and to the point. If I was Rachel Dolezal, I would snap out of it, accept it that you got busted, assimilate back into Caucasian society, get you a Caucasian husband if you can find one, shake the dust off and live. Write a book about what you did. Apologize. Make some money off the book and get you a house and live. Stop this madness. Because we are a cursed people. We are a people with the curse of the Most High on us. And your curses are slowly leaving us and coming on to you. And you're going to get yours soon enough. So, like I said, once again, my advice before I close out, Rachel Dolezal, you better live. You better learn how to live. And like 50 Cent movie, you better get rich and try or die trying. So with that being said, I'm out, folks.